much. And do you like the site, the new look of this new site?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Spend some time putting the new site up, and if you guys like the site, just chime in, let us know. Awesome. Yes, lots of yeses. Nice. Excellent. Thank you. Hey, Ernest, how are you today? Jesse Morris Jr. Excellent.
We need Tricia on this line to give a testimonial. I'm not sure what we were thinking, Peter.
I know, right? Hey, Tricia, let us know if you're ready and willing to do that. We'll unmute your line. I'd love to have you get on here and give your 2 cents, as you've been in here since day one.
Trying to get some female representation up in here.
Hey, Tricia, you're now unmuted.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can. We certainly can. Now, Trish, we're getting started here, and I know you've been involved with the Ultimate Cycler program since day one. Can you let us know a little bit more about what you've had success with, and a little bit more about your feelings about the program?
Oh, absolutely. I love Ultimate Cycler. It is, I think it's a perfect program for someone who's looking for a one-time pay program where you can earn, direct commissions, immediately, instant 100% commissions. I mean, it's got so much going for it. Such a fun, simple program is what I really, really love. And something that truly anybody can do, is something that doesn't compete with anything, no matter what someone may be working. If they're working another program, this can absolutely just complement, anything that they're doing with the products, here that we have available. And it's just so amazingly lucrative, So absolutely been phenomenal time with Ultimate Cycler. Very, very excited with what we've got going on here, and the upgrades here, Peter, just excellent. Looks tremendous.
Yeah, and thanks to your feedback and feedback from Dr. Stan as well too, and we all appreciate that very much. One of the things that you do this with Ultimate Cycler is you, in turn, when you're talking to people, for those people that specifically love one-time payment programs and they just don't want to do a monthly, or they don't want to have to be committed to a monthly, it's just a lot less threatening to people in that regard. And hey, coming in for $25, no admin fee, you're ready to go, you're in the business, you've got really, Dr. Stan will go over this in just a minute, but you have so much stuff already ready to go. We really give you the kitchen sink when we get started with you, and kind of set you up in the program, and the tools and the products, everything all set up, ready to go. So it's really not a lot of explaining to do, and we want to make sure that we give you every chance out there to be able to be successful. All right, well, let's get going in the webinar here. My name is Peter Wolfing. I'm the CEO of Multiplex Systems, which is the parent company of the Ultimate Cycler program. I'm going to bring out Dr. Stan Harris in just a moment, and he is the gentleman that does fantastic live calls for the Ultimate Cycler program each and every week for you and for your benefit. And for those people that are guests on the call or in this webinar here, I'd like to thank you for coming here. And this is primarily for you, so this way you can get some information about the amazing Ultimate Cycler program, what we have in store for you, a little bit about some of the products and the tools and support that we have, as well as how you can actually make money with this program, especially during this time of year. So without further ado, what I'd like to do is to introduce Dr. Stan Harris, and he's going to take it away. Please take it away.
All righty. Well, thank you, Peter. And again, man, we appreciate you thinking about the fact that, the parent company, Multiplex Systems, is, 17 years of age now, and it has over 700,000 members worldwide. From that launched the Ultimate Cycler, and now has over 105,000 members worldwide who have been paid in excess of $8 million. And I believe that every single person in the world needs to become part of this. And again, I'll just say that, there's a lot of scams out there. My acronym for SCAM, S-C-A-M, steals credibility and money. This, on the other hand, is a speedy cash accumulating mechanism. Peter just showed some of the testimonials of some of the people that have been having great success with what we have here. And I'm telling you, my friend, their story can be your story. And just so you know also, Peter's been credited with building systems that have helped people to make over $100 million. And this, I believe, is the simplest of all. As Tricia said, it doesn't compete with anything else. It complements everything else. We also have a live call showing there every Monday, 8 o'clock Eastern, which is 7 Central. And it shows the number there, 605-475-3700. The number 602-974. So you can just bring your guests to the call, and they'll get a live presentation. Here you're getting the live presentation right here on the webinar. For those of you who are from Missouri, the show me state, and you like to look at things. So let's talk about some of the things that we have here with the Ultimate Cycler, that again, my friend, is a specialty program that is designed for several things. One, if you're a church or nonprofit, this is a great fundraiser. Two, get this, if you already have a major program and you just need some additional funds, and again, this is like a feeder program. Three, it's just a group of positive people that can all come together, work together. Four, it's just, again, the tools that everybody can use in their businesses. For instance, an educational suite is teaching you how to get an MBA, massive bank account, without having to go to college. You get an MBA, a Master's of Business Administration. As a matter of fact, many of those with their Masters of Business Administration are suffering from another MBA. It's called mini bank account, because now many of them now are overqualified for a job. But this educational suite, I personally have made thousands of dollars by implementing some of the lessons that I learned from this educational suite. So imagine being trained by people that have your best of interest in mind, and right on the internet at your own schedule, your own pace, learning some powerful things, how to make money on the internet. Number two, you're going to get Peter's favorite, which is the phone broadcast system. That's a $500 value. Now, this allows you to record a message and send it out to however many phone numbers you have. Businesses have been using this for years. Churches are now starting to use it. Dentists and doctors' offices are using it. Now you get to use it, but you don't have to pay $500 like they did. You get it for a small, get this now, just $25 one time. Then you're just going to pay your usage fee of 2.4 cents a minute, which literally is nothing. Number three, you're going to get the lead scraper software. Now, again, that's a $397 value. This lead scraper software can be used to go on the internet, pull down names, email addresses, and phone numbers. I mean, we have some of our members like Abimbala, who downloaded 500 leads in one setting. Dan downloaded 2,000 leads in one setting. Erica downloaded 8,000 leads, and she took 1,900 of the phone numbers, recorded a short message, and put it in her phone or voice broadcast system, and got 66 people to respond and say, yes, I'm interested in your business and getting these tools. Number four, you're going to get banner space advertising, where you can advertise your book or your CD or your other business, whatever you may have. And again, we have many members that have made hundreds and even thousands of dollars using that. Number five is the Motivator and Personal Development app. Now, we all were trained and taught, as you grow, your business can grow. And a true business is a personal development course disguised as a business. So meaning the more that you grow, the more your business can grow. I used to travel and speak on the cage with Jim Rohn before he passed away. He was known as the foremost business philosopher, and he said, a formal education will help you make a living, but personal development can help you make a fortune. Benjamin Franklin said, if you empty your wallet in your mind will fill your wallet. Well, Peter says you don't have to empty your wallet. Just give us $25 to get started. I like to say what you put in your head that affects your heart determines what comes to your hand. And if you want more coming to your hand, you got to put more in your head that affects your heart. And that's what this app is all about. You're also, number six, going to get the Christian app, and that's not a bunch of religious jargon. This is going to help you to get the blessing of God. Hey, how would you like to have God causing your business to be blessed? You know, somebody said favor is not fair, but when you have the favor of God, it'll cause you and your business to be fruitful. That's what that app is all about. Number seven, you're going to get the finance app. We call it the cheapskate method. That's going to teach how to make money, how to multiply your money, how to manage your money. It's going to teach you all about tax deductions and savings. You know, any financial principle that you do not know, those that know it can use it against you. So we want you to level the playing field through this finance app. It's powerful. Number 8, the Dr. Breakthrough app. Hey, has anybody ever ran into barriers? Well, you know, most people think barriers are made to stop them. No, barriers were only made to stop those who are not sincere and those who are not committed. But to those of us who are sincerely committed, barriers were made to be broken. So this app is full of powerful things that will help you to break through the barriers to your success. Number 9, you're going to get the premium website. Now, many websites they charge $19, $29. One company, I paid $39 a month. We're talking about no monthly fee. When I say premium website, you see how powerful, beautiful this site is. You can upload your own picture, your own video. I mean, it's incredible, my friend. There's no monthly fee. It comes when you get started for a measly, just one time out of pocket, $25. But keep in mind, this is about $2,000 worth of value you're getting at a 99% discount. Number 10, you're going to get 16 professional lead capture pages. Again, $299 value. Now, the lead capture page does several things. It helps to separate the curious from the serious. And it's going to help you to be a pro because pros sort and sift. Now, watch this. Also, get this, by the way, it's going to help you to build your list. And that's the power of these lead capture pages. You have 16 of them you can use. Number 11, you're going to get a preset autoresponder system. It's going to send out 19 professionally written messages, by the way, in your behalf, with your name and your link, and it's going to send it over a 49-day period. That's a $97 value. And by the way, the fortune's in the follow-up, and they say that 90% of sales occur between the 5th and 12th contact. Well, this is 19 contacts over a 49-day period, so it's helping to ensure your success. So much you get here with this powerful program called the Ultimate Cycler. Number 12, you get mentorship. The fastest, easiest, most reliable way to succeed in any endeavor is to have mentors. You see, my friend, it was Socrates who mentored Plato, and Plato mentored Aristotle. Aristotle mentored Alexander the Great. Benjamin Graham mentored Warren Buffett. It was William E. Bailey that mentored Les Brown, and he also mentored Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn mentored millions, but among those, he mentored Tony Robbins, who mentored tens of millions. Andrew Carnegie mentored Napoleon Hill, and Napoleon Hill mentored W. Clement Stone. W. Clement Stone mentored Jack Canfield, the co-author of the Billion with a B, billion-dollar book series, Chicken Soup for the Soul. I mean, even in the Bible, Moses mentored Joshua, and Elijah mentored Elisha. Elisha mentored that widow woman who was about to lose her children because of the debtors. Her husband had died, and he taught her a business, and she was able to live, her and her children, for the rest of their lives off the prophets. And then Paul mentored young Timothy, and Jesus mentored disciples, and here's what he said: the works that I do shall you do also, and greater works than these. Meaning, the mentee not just has the power to do what the mentor does, but actually can double that of the mentor. That's what we say around here. If you believe like we believe, and if you do like we do, what happens for us can happen for you. But because we're not the standard, it can happen even better for you. And that's what Peter and, of course, Tricia and others, my friend, we're giving our time, we're giving of ourselves, but we want you to have great success. See, in jobs, it's normally not that way. They don't want you to be successful. But here in the business, we want the people on our team and the people, and by the way, if you're in the Ultimate Cycler, you're on our team. We're one big team, TEAM. Together, everyone accumulates money, right? But we want everybody part of this Ultimate Cycler team to succeed, and that's why Peter has done what he's done and what's being done now. Number 13, you get a position in our 2x2 Business Center with instant pay and direct pay feature. And again, that's incredible, my friend, having that position at 2x2, and Peter's going to teach you about how to get paid, which, by the way, my question I often say is, how would you like to get a 400% return on your investment that's legal and simple, and it just takes a little bit of elbow grease? Well, he's going to show you how to do that. Number 14, get business building tools like sample emails, again, already written with your name, your link, and so forth, phone scripts, etc., already done and ready for you. Can you imagine you get all this for just $25? I mean, what are you waiting for? Get back to whoever invited you, get their link, and get started. Number 15 is my favorite, the resell rights. Now, they say it's a $399 value, but to me, it's over a six-figure value because that's what it's allowed me to make, my friend, and many others And listen, we have many people that have made thousands of dollars. And I tell you, my friend, because of this resale right, you get 100% commissions on 4 out of every 6 sales. Peter's going to tell you about that in just a minute or two. Number 16, you get a platform. So if you're a speaker, an author, an artist, and so forth, and that's priceless because exposure is everything. Just getting exposure, my friend. Bruce Lee got exposure at a tournament, and next thing you know, my friend, he became an icon in the movie industry, and we can give you illustration after illustration of people just because they got some exposure. Also, number 17, you get support. So we have a live call. We're doing this webinar here for you now. But listen, my friend, and the website, you see it now, new, improved, bigger, better, faster. And we're here to support you, your business for yourself, but not by yourself. So you can see, my friend, this list of things. Imagine $2,000 worth of usable products and services, but again, you're getting it at a 99% discount. Don't we all love discounts? Well, hey, and everybody's going to love the Ultimate Cycler. So again, my friend, I want Peter Wolfing, our CEO, to share with you, my friend, this powerful compensation plan. And again, this is why I believe every single person in the world ought to be part of the Ultimate Cycler. It's making money while making a difference, but it's making instant and direct pay. So Peter, show these people how to make the money with your powerful system that you built for them with their success in mind.
It's a pleasure, and this is so exciting, this part. You know, guys, we live in a special time right now. It's the age of the entrepreneur. It's a special time that everything is coming together for our benefit, the benefit of the entrepreneur in the small business, or possibly even call them the solo entrepreneur, the person working from home. Everything is converging together for us to be able to have a global business from your kitchen table with your cell phone or your PC. It's incredible right now, and I like to tell people, listen, with all the things converging right now, if you put forth a little bit of effort, time, and duplication together, there's no way that you cannot make your dreams come true. And for those people that really put their blinders on, in the next 3 to 5 years, if you don't make it $1 million, well, shame on you. So everything's here available for you. So I'm going to show you how this amazing system, starting with just $25, can show you how to be able to generate a few hundred, a few thousand, or if you're looking for much more than that into the 6-figure range, you can do it with some time and effort. We have a formula that we use, and I like to call it our secret sauce. And the secret sauce, which will show you how this really can multiply for yourself, goes like this. Okay, so L is for leverage. We're going to show you how this system here, right over here, is going to be able to help you leverage your time and effort. We also show you how through this system, it's not a residual system, it's based on productivity. So it's not a residual in the truest sense where everybody's going to be billed every single month. It's based on productivity. So actually, when you help other people to be successful, you can actually earn more than a true residual. The next letter in this formula is time. What's your time frame? Okay? What do you want to put into this business? What's your time frame? What kind of money are you looking to make over the next 30 days, 60 days, a year, 2 years, 3 years? Now, the Ultimate Cycler program is multiple years old at this point. So this is not something where we think it's going to happen, we hope it's going to happen, we dream it's going to happen. It's already happening for 100,000 people and more, and where millions of dollars have been paid out directly to the field. Now, what is your work ethic? Of course, you have to put work into this business. Now, this all depends on you. You are the X factor in this system. This whole concept, the products, the compensation plan, is something that we just don't think is going to happen. It's really working. So if you put the work into it, it's going to help for yourself. Now, the last letter in this formula is D, which is duplication. Very, very important. We want to be able to have you get off of that time frame of trading time for money. Working an hour, get paid an hour. Work a week, get paid a week. Work a month, get paid a month. And that's what we've been ingrained in our mind since we've been 5 years old. You know, get a job, work for someone else, and so on. The entrepreneur has not really been pushed on people because the status quo out there is be able to get a job. Now, as I mentioned before, now is the age of the entrepreneur. Look at Dr. Stan, some of his favorite shows, and my shows too, The Profit and Shark Tank. It's becoming mainstream to be able to become an entrepreneur. People are looking at them, you know, even average person, and they're saying something like, you know, I think their valuations are a little bit high. You know, things like that. So it's becoming mainstream. So it's a perfect time for you to be able to go out there and say, listen, Have you ever thought of alternate ways that you can be able to increase your cash flow in your spare time without risking what you're doing? And people are open to that, right? Or how you'd be able to pay your bills in your spare time, or be able to keep your full-time job and work on your spare time fortune. Anything like that, whatever you feel like you want to say to people, now people are much more receptive to it. So L plus R plus T plus W plus D, leverage, residuals, time, work, and duplication. It's all available for you here with the Ultimate Cycler program. So let's get into the compensation plan now that you know some of the mechanics and the formula that we use, and we'll show you how this all can kind of come all together. Now, what I want to do here is I want to log into the back office, and I'm going to show you actually what a business center looks like. So this way you'll be able to see the actual structure of this. So once you know the basics of the $25 level, all of the other businesses we have are all the same. Okay, so this is the back office structure. This is a demo account, okay? And you'll see that we also have multiple business levels that you can come in at, 25, 50, 100, 200, 400, and 800 here, and it's 1600, okay? So now if we go in here, I'm sorry, on 800, excuse me. So we have over here these different product levels, okay? These are all dollar levels, and they all have credits assigned to them. So as you come into these different product levels, you pay the person that has joined the business at that level, and you're getting product credits which you can use for the products which are on the left-hand side, and you can download these videos and audios and different things that we have available for you. So let's go into, let's see over here, we'll go into a $25 one that had some people over here, okay? So now we have these business centers, and we use what's called a 2x2 system. Very simply, just like a traditional business structure, you have regional directors and state directors, and you have a hierarchy of people. So in effect, you're helping your team of people to be able to build a business, and helping them through that duplication I told you before, and teaching them a very simple system of just telling their story, telling the story of the company, or referring them to a webinar or conference call or something to do that for them, and they constantly just do that over and over and over again. Very simple structure. So here you see spot number 1 and spot number 2. If you go over the top, you'll see these different people flash up here. So spot number 1 and spot number 2, these are the first 2 spots directly underneath you. And one thing to understand here is these 2 positions are going to pay the person directly above you, which in this case would be Arthur Rogers. So they would pay Arthur $25 each for these positions. Now the main part here is the green spots on the bottom, and this is called your pay line. Each one of these people that have come in, and in this case these all people have paid for this demo account, and these people here have paid $25 for these to this person. So now this is called your pay line. So every time these people either come in from you bringing these people in, or from, say, Margaret or Rahman who brought these people in, anyway, it doesn't matter how they get there. As long as they land on your pay line, you're going to be generating $25 for each one of these positions. So 25, 25, 25, 25, and as Dr. Stan had mentioned, 400% return on your money. That's crazy, right? Astounding. So you're making $100 on this business center that you have here. Now, if you close this here, you'll see that this position in 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, and now here's a $50 business center, which in turn would be 50 times 4, or $200. The 100 is 100 times 4, or $400. The 200 and so on is one that's currently in progress, which is the current matrix that we have here. So you open that up, and this is an incomplete one. So this way you have people down here which are going to be paying 200, 400, 800, and I'm sorry, $200, $400, $600, and $800 for the business center once it's complete. Okay, so now how this works, as I mentioned before, is you have, if this position here brings in a $200 sale, the next open position would be this position right here, which is spot number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. So you have 2, 1, and 2, and then 4 on the bottom. So that would be number 5 and number 6. So the next 2 positions either coming from this sale spot right here, or if Linda Bilton brings in 1 or 2 people, they would go directly in these 2 spots over here, generating you $200 per sale. So it's in your best interest to help and assist Linda Bilton's business, because when those 2 people come in, they are going to pay you $25 a piece. So you see how the teamwork comes in? We're a community of people helping people achieve their goals and dreams, because as you in turn help Linda Bilton, you're also helping yourself. Now if you go over here And if you were to click on any of these two positions down here, you can actually drill down below. Now, I can't tell offhand if any people are below here, but we'll click on Freddie. Here we go. We just go down Freddie, and now we have all of these positions below Freddie. And, of course, I mentioned up here Ann and the demo account are above. And you can see how this starts to progress down and how you can see this benefits you financially to work with all of your people in your organization. So let me kind of encapsulate everything again. Let's go over here to, again, the $25 Business Center. 6 positions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, okay? Any way that these fill up is to your advantage. Now, the bottom row, which is your pay line, when people land there, you're earning $25 a piece. Once this fills up, the system is automatically going to open up a new business center for you because there's no more positions available. It'll close this one out. As you can see here, it says these are closed. This is what means closed, and these are the current business centers that are available. So this one opened up, and we did a demo account quite a while ago with this account, and this now says, okay, now you pay for $25 because you're re-entering the business unless you take $25 out of the $100 that you just made, and it says click here to find out who to pay, and you pay Arthur Rogers, the email address, the phone number, and the methods of payment that they accept. So in your profile, in your back office, you'll have your information, your phone number, your email address, and the methods of payment that you accept for the $25, $50, $100, or whatever you like to do. And this is all done in your profile right over here. When you click on that, all you do is you fill out how you would like to be paid for the sale of the product. The company does not get in the way of these sales because you're selling the product or you're assisting people to sell the product. And because you do that, the system allows you to collect the money 100% for the sale of the product. They in turn pay you in whatever method that you'd like to accept. You go into your back office, into your pending receivables, which will show you who you're supposed to collect from. And if they pay you, you just click on Mark Receive and you're all set. Okay? So this is like your cash register. When they pay you, if John Brown paid $100, you mark Received. Now that person has been marked Receive, and they're able to continue on with their business because they paid for the $100 level. So again, this happens over and over and over, like I mentioned before, with the productivity residuals. Okay? The more you assist and help people to build your business, the more they're going to cycle back to you at the 25, the 50, the 100, the 200, the 400, the 800, and so on. So this way you can have multiple income engines happening at an individual level at different speeds. Okay, so every time this happens, you also get a phone call, an email from the company with a recording saying, congratulations, you just got paid. And it's wonderful to get those calls and emails saying that to you because you're going to be calling it the happy truck, right? The happy calls coming in telling you that you just got paid, and it's a never-ending process where you can have this happen to you multiple times of the day or night telling you that you're ready to get paid. Just log in your back office and assist that person in facilitating the payment to you. Now, once you start to do that, you can also go in, and there's one of the sample capture pages, I believe. Let's see. Okay, I click. There we go.
Hey, yep. Peter.
And yes.
Hey, Peter, I apologize, man. Let me play that notification because I got a couple of those.
Oh yeah, great. Excellent.
Congratulations. This is the UltimateCycler.com notification system. You have someone that's landed on your pay line and is designated to send you money for the product purchase. Please log into your back office to see who it is and how they want to pay you. You may also want to contact them to speed up the payment process and see if they need any assistance. Again, great job. Bye for now, and continued success to you.
So, Peter, Ultimate Cycler, instead of having bill collectors calling you trying to get money from you, we at Ultimate Cycler are going to have the calls coming in because money's trying to come to you. So, anyway, back to you, Peter.
Yeah, absolutely. They love those calls coming in, and the system is really very intuitive. It tells you all the different things you need to know. It says over here you have a pending $25 tree. Please view the matrix and be able to activate it now by clicking there, going over to your view matrix and finding out that you owe that person the 25 or 50 or whatever. And the system will also tell you once you cycled out and you owe someone, it'll also call you an email and tell you that. So this way you just go in, you make the payment, you get marked as paid, and you continue to do your business. You can see over here, this is also international. These are all people from different countries. I believe Korea right now is is really moving up a storm here with the Ultimate Cycler program. You see all people from other countries is going crazy. So we have it available all around the world. Different countries in the United States, Korea, China, I mean, it's Europe. It's going crazy all over the world, and it's just because it's such a simple system. Now, if you go down here, also you'll be able to see these are your earnings areas where you can go in and check out your statistics and so on. The product sections over here. We told you about the lead scraper, the phone broadcaster. You'll have all sorts of banners you can click on. We have what's called a banner wall where you can actually place banners for your own advertisement. You can buy credits to be able to place banners in the back office, like here's one right here. And these change all the time, okay? So this way you can buy credits to advertise your business in your back office, and these credits are earned every time you cycle from a business center. So this way you can use that. Now you see over here, this is 5,000 credits over here earned from cycles. So you can either purchase those or they go up as you cycle from the different levels. All right, so now if we go down, you have, these are all tools, the lead scraper, the phone broadcaster, and so on. You have the educational suite over here. If you click on there, you'll be able to see some of the products that we have. And this goes into these different videos, and that you can use these credits to be able to get educated on all sorts of different things. And this might be, this is 100 credits out of the 5,000 you saw there. If you click buy, it'll open it up, and you can actually watch that webinar at your leisure. As you go down here, you also get recommended resources, and as Dr. Stana mentioned, we have sample emails you can use, banner advertising you can use, phone scripts, all sorts of other things to be able to help you. We also have the ability for you to buy upgrade coupons. Now, the way the company makes money is that in between each level, not at the $25 product point, but as you upgrade from one level to another, from the 25 to the 50, the 50 to the 100, and so on, there's a one-time $10 upgrade fee to do that. So the company has to be able to pay for hosting and doing webinars and upkeep and technical stuff. So they make $10 one time, not per cycle, not every time you go through. You just pay one time to get up to the $50 business center, and then you can make as much money as you want at that level. So it's only a one-time fee. And sometimes what people will do is they'll purchase these coupon codes in bulk of 5 or 10 or 20 or whatever if they have a big group. And in order to assist them in upgrading quicker, they can buy these coupon codes, and then these people would use these to upgrade to higher levels. So if I go back to the dashboard, people can pay by credit card, or in the case of many people, say internationally, they maybe are credit card challenged, and they can go over here and use these coupon codes to upgrade. So if it says over here, upgrade to the next level, if I were to click there and put a coupon code in there, that's a $10 coupon code, and then this position would go up to the next higher level that it's not at right now, which I believe is the $400 level. So, and the system knows all of this to be able to help you. We have training videos and navigation videos, and really everything has been thought out well ahead of time. This is not our first rodeo, guys. This is something that you can come on, you know it's going to work. The system has been fine-tuned over many, many years, and it's been proven with the amount of people and the payouts that we have that it just flat out works. So it's not something you say, oh, I'm going to come in and 2 months later it's going to be gone. All right, so this is something that's proven, and you can really put some time and effort into here and be able to make some serious money in this program. So with that, let me turn it back over to Dr. Stan. I want to have him give some of his remarks on the back office and something maybe be able to help you from his point of view.
All righty. Also, if Trish is available, I know Tricia, when she first started, just really has a heart for helping other people, which is the center of Ultimate Cycler. But she really got started good helping other people. So Tricia, I'd like to know if you want to just share that briefly before I give a few comments.
Yeah, sure. I would love to, and you're absolutely right. That's what it's all about, right? It's about working with people, being able to team up and help people as you're moving along, and that's what we can do here. For me, I came in and I saw actually 4 figures in 5 days, but the most important thing was I was able to help 24 people make money by that time in just 5 days. And, you know, this is something that you can really, I really saw some duplication with, quite a bit of success from a lot of people. A lot of people out there, you know, they've got their back against the wall, run into them all the time. Some people are financially challenged. They need money right now, you know, not next week, not next month, but right now. And this is the opportunity to do that. I mean, just for me, within a 2-week period of time, I saw my first $1,000 day, well, it was actually $925, and that was just in a 2-week period of time. To see that in the 24-hour period of time is just amazing, you know, with a program where you can get started for just a one-time $25. So we've seen so many people get blessed here over these last few years with Ultimate Cycler, and I know we're going to see many, many more along the way.
Wow, powerful, awesome, thank you. And folks, as you can see, Peter's going through a lot of different things that we have back here, but let me just say this. There are members that have made $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, as much as $22,000 in one single day. By the way, that was the day we just added that new $800 level, and everybody was scrambling to upgrade. And I'm going to tell you something, my friend. The people that go to the higher levels, you know, the first time I got an $800 payment, that was like 32 of the $25 payments, and I was like, wow. So, again, whatever your budget allows, you can do that, my friend. It's there for you. So, again, in this back office, as Peter's covered so many things, my friend, just get started. Get back to whoever got you this information. How'd you hear about us? Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram? I mean, did they send you a text? Get back to them, because the most expensive thing in the world is when you miss the right opportunity. Now, you may not understand everything, but when you got that new job, you didn't understand everything, but you hung around long enough to get what? To get paid. So, hey, if you can start, stick, and stay, you can get paid. So, again, if you don't, you could be poor. P-O-O-R, passing over opportunities repeatedly. But when you get the link and get started, you can be like the rest of us, rich, R-I-C-H, raking in cash honestly. It's an honest thing to be able to sell a $2,000 package value for only $25. Rich, raking in cash happily. Man, when you get those phone calls or emails, it just makes you happy. And then rich, get this now, raking in cash hourly. It's the only program I know. You can get started now and get paid before the hour is over. And we had a 19-year-old teenager, Emma, who borrowed $25 from her mother, got started on a Wednesday night, and by Thursday night had made and collected $100, which again is 400%, because it only costs $25 for her to get started. She made $100, and so that's 400%, my friend. And at the higher levels, it gets even better. So again, once you get started with us, and Peter, close us out, because the folks, what they've seen, they now need to take advantage of. Quick.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, guys, again, as I mentioned before, we have a special convergence of things happening in our society right now. Imagine, actually, the globe, and, again, the age of the entrepreneur. You have a special time. You can really go through your life and say, well, you know, well, this is one of those things, or you can jump on board and have the time of your life. This is not going to jeopardize anything you're doing full-time. We say to people, listen, keep your full-time occupation if you need that to pay your bills. Work this in your spare time, as Jim Rhodes had said. You can use this to work it in your spare time and work on your part-time fortune as you're still working your full-time income. Continue to do that, pay your bills, size up your business as you start to progress and get your sea legs, so to speak, in this business, but it doesn't take long because it's very, very simple to be able to do that, and you'll be surprised how your business will jump from month to month and increase your income as you, in turn, help other people. And that's really what we're doing here, guys. We are just looking to connect with other people, develop relationships with other people, and to be able to spread the word about something that maybe they haven't thought about, to spread the word about a concept that time has come, to spread a word about something so simple that anyone can do it. Homemakers are doing it, doctors are doing it, lawyers are doing it, pastors are doing it, and you just name it. The type of person is doing it on a global basis is all part of the Ultimate Cycler system. So once you come on board, this is Peter Wolfing, the CEO of the Ultimate Cycler program, along with Dr. Stan Harris and Tricia Smith as our guest speaker today. Thank you very much for coming on. Again, get back to the person that introduced you and come on board. You'll have the time of your life. Thanks, guys.
All righty. Bye-bye.